This is Seeta from Nexaweb, who's going to talk to us about increasing efficiency for mobile application development with a tool-driven methodology.
My name is Seeta Somagani. I'm a senior sales and support engineer at Nexaweb. So today I'm here to talk about, share my thoughts on increasing the efficiency of mobile application development with tool-driven methodology. So what do I mean by a tool-driven methodology? Mobile tools are becoming more and more critical these days, and we gotta adjust the methodology to work organically with the tools that we're using. So what are the problems with mobile development when compared with the traditional application development? So these are some, we're back to the pre-Java days when we don't have just one single platform to write our applications on. There are multiple platforms. We can just write once and run anywhere. And the application development is more complicated. The user interface is more critical to the application than it was before. It basically forms the backbone of the application these days. And responsiveness, because the user's attention span is going to be smaller on the mobile application, and the workflow that has to be catered towards a smaller screen and shorter attention spans. So we have a bunch of new challenges that we have to tackle with mobile application development. And obviously there are a number of products out there, and you gotta decide which kind of product makes sense for you. So you all know about the problems. So what we are trying to get to is some sort of a solution. So how do you identify the best tool? The best tool, so if we take these 4 points, the tool is the heavy lifter. It does most of the job. So we're not doing most of the mundane and the heavy work that's going to take some time. We have the tool to do the most of the dirty work and the heavy job. And the next thing is versatile. So it doesn't just lift stuff, it's also versatile in lifting different shapes, different angles, whatever. So you throw an object at it, it's going to lift it and put it where you want. And it's easy to use. It has even though it's the world's largest bridge, crane, it's not any tougher to operate than a regular crane. The operator still has a weather controlled box that he can sit in and comfortably operate the crane. And last thing that I just threw it there is it is open for extension. So when the crane was working on the Oakland Bridge, it worked well. And when they wanted to use it for the Tappan Zee, they had to modify it, and so which made it easy for the Tappan Zee, for the specific construction at the Tappan Zee. So taking these 4 points and applying them to mobile application development platform. So the first thing is the heavy lifting. So what do we need? What is the heavy lifting that we need from a MADP? Which is we need platform independence. We shouldn't have to be concerned about writing specific code for specific platforms. So that's just out of the box. And multiple form factors. You should be able to build responsive applications. Mention critical points where you want to change the layout, update the layout to make sense for that form. And you need support for common features like provide MVC, data binding, data integration, whatever that you expect from a common MADP. So the heavy lifting is these 3 things. And going next, the versatility. So the tool that I would want to use should enable me to give me power to write my code. So the higher level language that I can get from a tool is going to make my job easier by making the tool powerful. So the higher level language that we use, that I'm using as an example here, is a declarative UI. So instead of using the same language, say that you would use to say, manage routers, we're using a language that can be domain specific for just UI, and that gives the affordance of the pragmatics of the UI. So when you're building a UI, when you just write a table, it knows what a table means, and you are able to build your own custom constructs that makes sense for your domain. So if I was building an application for a university, I would build these constructs. And these constructs are not just, say, classes in Java. These are have the user interface associated with them and the data associated with them. And these constructs are something that you can just And declarative UI, I think, applies perfectly here. It lets you build these modules that are closed for modification, but open for extension. You build this module, you have an architect developer build these modules, and have the junior level developers just use them in the individual scripts. And from there on, we go to being able to create this rich vocabulary. So the rich vocabulary of not just communicating with the machine, but also with the one that's here. So when we are communicating, we can use these higher level terms, and we can improve the way we communicate with each other, improve the communication with the machine. So the declarative language, the declarative UI in specific, lets us build this organically, mold the development environment around us so that it makes more sense. We're not constantly reinventing the wheel. We're not constantly defining the same thing again and again. The tool is doing the heavy lifting for us, but as knowledge workers, having the tool actively learn how we work and letting us teach the tool what we mean when we say something that's going to be a very useful and very critical, I think, a feature, a characteristic for it. And next one I would say is the ease. So if I had a drag and drop way of doing a lot of things that just should be done out of the box, that's going to give me a low barrier for entry, make me not have to write a lot of plumbing code just to get the application up and running, or just to get say like data binding to happen. So I would like a tool that has drag and drop, so it reduces the amount of code that I'm actually writing, and that gives me the basic UI widgets that just drag and drop. And moving on to the last one, it should be open for extension. My tool, however powerful that might be and however useful that might be, it still shouldn't constrain me from using any other library that I would like to use. If I wanted to use DFE for my visualization, if I wanted to use jQuery, because those are the UI modules, UI widgets that I like, I should be able to use them. So this is the fourth one that I added on. So basically, we need the powerful tool that does the big dirty work. It does the heavy lifting. It has to be versatile to let us build different kinds of applications, not just constrained to one way of thinking. And it has to be easy to use. It shouldn't make it hard, and it should be open for extension, so that you add whatever's missing on it, or you use your favorite library. So this would form my ideal tool, and taking the tool and building the methodology around it that works organically with the tool would be something like this. So on the right we have the methodology. So I would start with building the model. So building the model, when compared with the traditional application development, we are building the model by building the UI. So the UI almost forms like the backbone of the application these days, because earlier we would build the data model would be the backbone of the application. Now there's so much emphasis on how the application behaves on the mobile phone, and there's so much involved in getting that to work that almost feels like it is the main thing to achieve, and it could be the first thing to achieve with drag and drop tools. Once we have the model, then we build the domain-specific vocabulary by we notice the patterns in the UI, we notice the UI elements that belong together. I mean, we started off by interpreting our domain concepts, say, university, course, subject. We interpreted those concepts on the UI, and now we notice these patterns, and we extract those patterns out and build the domain-specific vocabulary that includes not just the data, and it also includes the UI associated with it. Then use the traditional features that make the application run with actual data and integrate with other services, integrate with data and the rest of the stuff that actually makes it an app. And add the features, the non-essential features that you want to add by plugging in whatever you would like, whatever charting or visualization or security library that you would like to use. So in short, I would use this methodology and depending on those features, having selected a tool that has those features, that has the characteristics implemented in those features, and use such a methodology to build my mobile applications. And to wrap up, at Nexaweb, we do believe in these philosophies, and we have built our product Nexaweb Pro. We use declarative UI, we use drag and drop, and we provide MVC and UI widgets and data integration, data binding out of the box. And we are in booth 416 if you guys want to come and check it out.